So, guys, I forgot to tell you yesterday, happy April Fool's Day. Now, April Fool's day full of plenty of pranks, people fooling you, and you just don't know what's real. Am I right? Now, guys, I've been doing some of my conspiracy theory videos now for a little while. And I just did one on the moon landing. Was it faked? As you guys know, I am a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist. I think that there are things out there that we've been fooled by that we think might have been real, but it didn't really happen. Now, whenever I tell you about my conspiracy theories, I never do it where I'm telling you, hey, you've got to believe like me, because I think it's great that we can all think different thoughts. And I like hearing other people's what they think. But what is funny is yesterday, after 50 years, we were supposed to have landed back on the moon. We done it 50 years ago, but we haven't been back since. And my thing is, why not? Why not? So I've got this gentleman from TikTok. His name is Money Bates, and I'm going to put his TikTok channel down in the description box for you guys. If you have TikTok, go over there and give him a look, because he makes a point. Because yesterday everybody was watching. They were watching this supposed to be this historic thing. But that's one of the reasons why I don't believe we went to the moon is because why haven't we been back? Why? And not only that, how did they make a phone call back in the 60s? We didn't even have cell phones. We were still paying for long distance charges, but you're telling me that somebody went to the moon and they were able to call and talk to the president from the moon. Just weird to me. But let me get this TikToker up here. I want you guys to listen to his video because in my opinion, he makes sense. He makes perfect sense.
Supposedly, we just witnessed history on April Fool's Day. I need to ask you this. After 50 years of them not being able to get back to the moon after the moon launch in 1972, I need to ask you, do you believe that this group of people went to the moon today on April 1st, April Fool's Day? Let's look at the moon launch together.
10, 9, 8, 7, RS 25
April
engines
Fool's.
lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. Artemis 2 now bound for the moon.
It's all.
Good roll pitch. Roger, roll pitch.
So I need y'all to know what history says. History says that 2.4 billion years ago, the moon was 199,000 miles away from Earth. And now we come back to today. Today, the moon is about 250,000 miles away from Earth. And the technology we have now, we didn't have when they went to the moon the first time. Apollo 17, December 1972. And these people said numerous times that they went there before, but there was no way for them to go back. They didn't have the technology.
And that's what I don't get. We had it at one time. What did you do with the technology that you had that you said you went? Did you just conveniently just throw it away? Really? Did you file in file 13, the wastebasket? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And guys, keep in mind, yesterday was April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day.
And it's kind of puzzling to me because if you didn't have the technology to go back, how did you have the technology to take a phone call while you were on the moon? And I was always confused because I said the technology we had before, we didn't have available to us until 50 years later. I mean, we got to the moon in 1972 with almost first grade technology. And it took us from 1972 to right now to get back to the moon. That shit ain't sit right with me. And I don't even want to put the video back up of him saying that this was going to be the first time going to the moon. What I will say is this. I hope they have a very safe mission. And I hope you were very entertained today on April 1st. Excuse me, April Fool's Day.
Exactly. April Fool's Day. And this is Artemis 2. What does Artemis 2 mean? So I looked it up in Google. Artemis is the ancient Greek goddess of the hunt, wilderness, wild animals, chastity, and childbirth. As the daughter of Zeus and Leto and twin sister of Apollo, she is often depicted as a or young maiden holding a bow and arrow. She is known as a protector of nature and young girls. Later identified with the Roman goddess Diana. Key meanings and attributes. Goddess of the hunt, wilderness, protector of children and women. And to me, isn't it funny? They just brought out this Epstein thing. Protector of children and women. Chastity and independence. Says Artemis was a virginal goddess symbolizing female empowerment and independence. Transitions. She was associated with boundaries, such as the transition from childhood to adulthood. Kind of strange, isn't it? But guys, tell me what you think. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.